I hope it's working. Let's get that live stream started. I'm 5 minutes late. Well, I'm always late. I'm always that friend that's 5 minutes or 10 minutes late to every gathering. So it's no different here. And today we're making German potato salad. In case you didn't know, I'm German, as you can probably hear from my German accent. And when I cook for friends, I like to make some German recipes just to show my American friends here German food. And yeah, let's get started in a second. I cooked some water, boiled some water. I don't know if that's very common here in America to have an electric water kettle where you brew your tea that way instead of making it in a microwave. I was very shocked to see that Americans boil their water or heat their water in a microwave. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna upload this stream after I'm done streaming, in case you wanna make that potato salad. And I made a community post where I wrote down what ingredients we'll use today, so you can check that community post out to see what ingredients we're using for the potato salad. But I'll also mention it here in the stream. Yeah. Oops, after I made my tea real quick, because I'm tired. I got up early this morning for my exercise class that I taught this morning. It was pretty good. We didn't have a lot of people today because I think a lot of people are sick at the moment. So today we're drinking some genmai cha. It's green tea with roasted rice. So I think genmai means brown rice in Japanese, and cha is tea. It's the same in Chinese. It uses the same characters or kanji in the Japanese. And yeah, the same one for rice as well. So this one is also used in Chinese, and this one. Okay, water. I love that tea. If you don't really like plain green tea, I can recommend you trying roasted rice green tea, because it really has like almost like a nutty flavor. It's like very hearty and adds a very special flavor to it. It's not for everyone, I guess, but I really like it. It's so pretty. Gonna let it soak for a little bit so the rice is getting releasing its flavor to the water. And yeah, it's not green enough yet. And with green tea, you don't want to have it have the water too hot. Just have the water at, say, like 160 Fahrenheit. But yeah, we got all our potatoes. This chick making food. Do we need to talk to me in the third person? I don't think so, but yeah, this chick is making food. It's a German chick making some German potato salad, actually, without chicken though. Got a cucumber, onion, what else? Oh, my garlic. How you doing, Marco? The fourth person. Oh, we got a smarty pants in the chat. Very cool. Everyone loves this. I forgot something. Can't think of it right now. Oh, my pan, obviously. Got my pan ready. Marco, I tried to watch your live stream earlier, but it wouldn't let me for some reason. It said it was like anstehend and So I could see the picture, or I just gonna say it in German. Ich habe das Bild gesehen, wo es, so you just got a message. Hi Myers, how you doing? Or you can just block that, D-I-C-K if you want to. What was I about to say? Ja, ich habe versucht, einen Stream zu schauen, aber es hieß, dass es geplant war. Man konnte aber nicht draufklicken, beziehungsweise ich habe drauf geklickt, aber es ist nichts passiert. Und ein Freund von mir, der auch YouTube macht, der hatte das auch mal, als wir zusammen streamen wollten, wo es bei ihm nur hieß anstehend. Sorry for switching into German for a second. It's just like some technical stuff I was talking about to Marco. Hi Anil. How's everyone doing? How are you doing, Myers? How's your day going? Today's a very trolly day on the internet. It's a good day for trolls to get out there, I guess. It's nice weather. They don't like the cold, I figured that. It's funny, like whenever the weather is cold, I feel like I have very normal people, nice people here. And whenever it gets warm outside, at least here where I am, there's more troll activity going on. I guess it's just, I don't know. Have you experienced the same thing, Marco, or is it just me? Nope, I was stuck on live while I tried making a short. Oh, you can leave like those like I love you stuff. I don't mind that stuff. It's just when it gets like everyone is allowed to have free speech out here. Hold on a second. I'm back. Free speech is allowed on this channel to a certain degree, but if it gets disrespectful, we not tolerate that here. It's just nice people here, please. Okay, so if you want to cook along, I don't know if anyone wants to cook along, but you can always rewatch the stream another time. So we have potatoes. I already pre-boiled them, and for German potato salad, we boil the potatoes with the peel on. I looked it up why, and because an American friend was asking me why we leave the peel on when we make potato salad or when we boil potatoes. Hi Alyssa, I am making German potato salad today from South Germany, the recipe I grew up on in my family. And yeah, I love it. It's also vegan. By coincidence, it's one of those things that are accidentally vegan. I always say accidentally vegan because they're not purposefully vegan, but they are. There's not a lot of vegan recipes in the German kitchen, but this is one of them. And I mean, some people do like to add bacon to it. It adds more flavor, to be fair. I mean, it tastes good, but I'm keeping it vegan or vegetarian today. So what I'm making, I boiled the potatoes with the peel on, and then you need to let them cool down for a little bit. You can also leave them in the fridge overnight and use them the next day. I'm not a huge fan of potatoes that have been in the fridge overnight, so I like to make them fresh and use them once they're not hot anymore, just like a little warm or cool down to room temperature. And the sauce for German potato salad, or the way I make it, or my family makes it, we actually boil the sauce. We're not making like a cold sauce, we're making a hot sauce. Or not hot sauce, but we boil the sauce, let it cool down, and then we mix it with the potatoes. So you will need potatoes, onions, cucumber. I only have half a cucumber today, but that will work. And I'll use a clove of garlic. And we need vinegar, sugar, veggie stock, and and oil, and that's it. I'm chopping the garlic right now. Like that. I also need an onion to give it a hearty flavor, especially since we're not using any bacon today. Or in general, I don't use bacon for it. I know some people in my family make it with bacon and it tastes good. So if you're not vegan or vegetarian, feel free to add some. Maybe magma. I like potatoes. Me too, Anil. I love potatoes. Always trolling when sun is out. Yes, sun's out, trolls out. Hi, Anil. Okay, let's chop up this onion. How's the weather where everyone is? We got beautiful sunshine outside today, so I'm a little sad to be inside, but had to work this morning, and now I'm gonna make the potato salad because I'll need the potato salad for a dinner party. So I thought I'm just gonna make it with you guys together. We had snowstorms a few days ago. It was really cold outside, but today is nice and sunny. So I ordered a camera holder for my kayak. So tomorrow I'm planning on going kayaking early in the day, and with the holder I'll be able to take you with me on a live stream, so we can go kayaking together. I thought that would be fun. I never did a kayak live stream before. The only concern I have is that it might be too much out there in the wilderness, because when I go kayaking, sometimes I don't have internet or service out there because it's in the middle of nowhere. It's like in a, not a national park, but like a level below that, so a state park or recreational area. I still don't know all the differences between the names for parks. I have to look into that. We got a lot of onion, so I chopped out the onion, and now I'm gonna heat up our pan. I'm just gonna use a pan like this. Miserable rain, plus 11 degrees Celsius. I'm sorry you got rain again. Isn't that nice? I'll make sure to send over some sunshine after tomorrow. I'll only need it for tomorrow, and then you can have the sunshine. Because Thursday I'm gonna work. Okay, let's heat this up. Get some oil. Unfortunately, I ran out of oil, so I have to use olive oil, which is not ideal because olive oil has quite a strong flavor. So if you want to have a neutral flavor sauce, I wouldn't recommend using olive oil. And it's also kind of a waste to heat up olive oil. And it's also not very healthy. So if you ever fry something really strong, you should not use olive oil, because the heating point is different from other cooking oils. Technically, you can also use butter if you want to, but since we're keeping it vegan today, my belly's out for today. Sorry. It's warm, I think. Okay, let's throw in our onion. And then once this is all cooking and browning in the pan, I'm gonna peel the potatoes because they still have the peel on. Is anyone cooking along today? If not, you can always rewatch the stream and cook along if you want to make it. I also have the potato salad recipe pretty much step by step in one of my videos. I think it's called it's the camping meal prep, where I prepare some meals to bring along for camping, and it's all vegetarian and vegan. If you want to check it out, if you're into that. one thing I forgot to mention. We need mustard, so I'm gonna get my mustard. That rusty jumper, yes, I'm cooking. Yay, very cool. Nice. I actually got my German mustard. I got it from the international market, and I love German mustard. It usually comes in those little cute glasses. So when you rinse them, you can drink from them afterwards. I think it's cute. So, yep, I was happy to find that, or that I found it. I'm gonna use mustard and some vinegar. So I have that ready because we're gonna need that for the sauce. Can I replace onions with shallots? Yeah, you can definitely do that, for sure. It's even better. My dad always uses shallots, but I got onion. My dad is a trained chef, and he worked for, I don't know, like 30 years, and he always prefers shallots over onions. So yeah, I was very fortunate as a kid to grow up with a chef, or throughout my whole life basically. I had amazing Christmas dinners or birthday food, or just on a daily basis. Honestly, I was not allowed to go to a fast food restaurant. Maybe that was the only downside, that my parents or my dad was pretty strict when I was younger about that kind of stuff, so I was not allowed to go to fast food restaurants or use any like products that are ready to eat. So everything was always made from fresh and from scratch. But now I'm very happy about that because that's just what I'm used to, and that's what I like to do too. What is your favorite fruit? Cherries and jackfruit. Those two were the first that came to my mind. Yes, I'm German. My dad worked in fast food, so I was chubby. Yeah, a lot of people here in America grow up with fast food. My husband grew up with it too. So I'm trying to bring more freshly cooked food into his life. And I mean, fast food is yummy, so I get it, honestly. In Germany, it's not very common, so that was probably another reason why my parents were opposed to it. Or yeah, it's just less common to eat it there, especially on a daily basis. So schön. Danke. Du bist auch Deutsch? Wie cool. Wir haben schon 3 Deutsche jetzt hier. I think if you don't add any yeast to the waffle dough, the waffles stay fluffy and not crisp. I like them like that better. Yeah, I don't like the crisp one. I like the nut crisp one better too. Thank you. Of course. So, Rusty, you are the one cooking along, right? I'll show you my onions. And here. Let me turn the camera. It might be a little bit easier. Ooh, my pan is hot. Can you hear the sizzling? So you just roast them until they become translucent and a little brown and smell good. Hey, I love your necklace. It really stands out. Thank you so much. I made it a few days ago. I made one for myself and one for my dog, and I also have bracelets for us. Obviously he can't wear a bracelet because it will just fall off. But yeah, I made a necklace for him and a bracelet for myself, so we can wear it together. And yesterday we wore it to the park and people pointed it out. So that was cute. He's just an old man, so I wanna, you know, create some cute memories with him while we still can. Man, that onion, I don't know how you are dealing with it, Rusty, but my eyes are tearing up. Ooh, that tea is hot. That's really cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. I hope the light coming from the back is not too bright. That you can see me. Poor pants. I bought those pants in Germany in summer when I was like 10 pounds heavier. And now I regret it because all my pants are sliding down. It's funny that I gained weight in Germany and I lost weight again in America. Because I was walking around a lot in Germany, so I don't even know. I think I just enjoyed the food too much because I haven't had the food in 2 years. I haven't been back in Germany for 2 years before that one trip. So I was just eating as much as I could, I guess. And German food is not known to be very healthy, let me tell you that. But this salad is healthy, so. Taylor Swift friendship bracelets, right? Marco is like a little insider. Marco always makes fun of me that I make Taylor Swift bracelets, but I don't. I don't know if I can say that in America, but I don't really like Taylor Swift. Or I don't care. I don't want to say I don't like her because I don't know her or I don't listen to her much, but I just don't care about her. But Marco always says that I do because Nashville is the hometown of Taylor Swift, and when I walked around in the park in Nashville, I came across a bench that was designated for Taylor Swift, so I made a video about it. And since then, I'm the biggest Taylor Swift fan. Apparently. So, Rusty or anyone else that is cooking along, I am adding I said adding the Marco because I was reading your name in a second. I'm adding the garlic, not the Marco, to the onions, and I'm roasting the garlic with it, but my nose is running from the onion. But don't burn the garlic, so make sure your stove is not too hot. Just have it on less than medium high, because if you burn garlic it will turn bitter. What should we do next while this is roasting? Let's do something productive. Light and sound are all good. Nice. Next time I have to... You had to Google who that was? Are you serious? You had to Google who Taylor Swift is? That is funny. I bet she would be upset to hear that. Although she probably doesn't care. She has enough fans. Today the Police is playing in Nashville? Or where? In Nashville there's a lot of concerts, but I've actually never been to a concert in Nashville. I've seen a lot of live music. When you go out in the evening, there's live music in every corner. It's really, really cool. But I've never been to an official concert. Definitely need to do that because I miss concerts. Yes, in Nashville, cool. On CD, okay. I got you. I don't have any music playing right now because I don't want to get copyrighted or copyright strikes. It's the only annoying thing with live streams, that you always have to be aware about your surroundings and you can never be somewhere where there's music playing. But Marco suggested me some microphones that I can use, and will cancel out the background music. So if I go to the Broadway, for example, in Nashville, because I want to show you around maybe one day with the live stream, it will maybe cancel out the music, if that works. You ever visited the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? No, I haven't. I walked around the building outside, if that counts, but I've never been inside. I've never been to the Johnny Cash museum either. So that's definitely something I want to do one day. Okay, we're gonna, Rusty, if you're still here, we're adding the vinegar now to our onions. I'll show you.
Damn it.
And I like to add quite a bit. I like my salad a little bit more vinegary. Oh, hi, Dishant. Good to see you. You're attending my home live stream? Nice, you made it. What time is it? Oh, it is so... My eyes are burning, guys. Like, I have the onions in the pan and then the vinegar smell. Whew. My sinuses are definitely clear. I'm making German potato salad. I got the potatoes already ready and boiled. So that's gonna be our next step after we finish the sauce. So I put in the vinegar, a little bit more. Then I'm gonna use, oh, I got the spoon already. Gonna use my German mustard. Ta-da! And it really depends on how much you like mustard. I know some people say when they eat my potato salad that the mustard is blowing, clearing out their sinuses. That's what I like. Germans love mustard. Oh, hi Ashley, how are you doing? Good to see you back. We're cooking German potato salad, so it might be a little bit boring today since it's a cooking stream. We have some people cooking along, I believe. So I'm adding the German mustard into my sauce. So I would usually do 2 spoons if it was for me or my family. But since I'm cooking for Americans, I'm just gonna go with 1 spoon. Isn't that cute? It's like a little glass. Germans like to make mustard in glasses so you can use them or reuse them as drinking glasses afterwards. Oh, yum. I hope so. We'll see. I'm crying when I see the gas consumption of my V8, not the onions. Oh, right. Yeah, you even earned a bottle of champagne at the gas station because you get so much gas there. How's the weather at your place, Ashley? I mean, we're probably pretty close to each other. Here it's beautiful. It's very sunny today. And I'm enjoying it, even though I've been working this morning and now I'm inside the kitchen, but I'm still enjoying it through the window. I have the windows open. That is another thing. I want to talk about those differences between Germany and America in a video one day. I know I always say one day, but I actually have to do it. But it's one thing I noticed when I came here to America, that Americans don't, I feel, or at least from my experience, I feel like they don't really like to open their windows a lot. They just rely on the AC, which is, I mean, it probably works, but since we don't have ACs in normal houses in Germany, I always open my window and I usually have it open half the day. Oh, it's beautiful here, 68 and sunny. Nice, I'm happy for you. I'm glad you got the good weather too. I think tomorrow is supposed to be even warmer in Tennessee, or Middle Tennessee at least. I don't know about other places, but tomorrow is about to be like almost summer temperatures compared to the winter storm we had before. And I added a little bit more mustard. I like it very yellow. So the salad has a little bit more color. So yeah, we added the mustard. I will add a little sprinkle of sugar. I know it's not healthy, but it adds flavor to it. Oh, Oscar, what's up? Are you helping me cook? So we got some sugar, cane sugar. I'm just gonna do like a little teaspoon, like this. A little more. Added the sugar. For breakfast, Marco. Oh yeah, I've seen your shorts. I didn't know that was actually today. I thought you pre-recorded that. Good for you. That's a huge knife. Be careful. That's not my biggest knife, I think. This one. This is the bigger one. I like this one better usually, but I had this one out here this morning. How's Oscar liking his food? He liked it. He got over it a little bit after the 4th day of feeding it. because Oscar likes this variety. He's very spoiled, so I added a little bit more of I think I added zucchini one day, just for some extra flavor, and then he liked it better. I can show you. Okay. The man of the hour. Chaps, you smelling the onion? It's no good, is it? No good? You like it? You're spicy. You're spicy. Hmm? He's sniffing the food. Oscar says hi back. Hi everyone. Cutie. I wish I put Oscar's thing on. I made one for Oscar as well, for everyone that just tuned in. Oscar and I made friendship necklaces or bracelets. We have both. And I'm wearing mine today. Mika, do you drink? Not really. Very, very occasionally, just if it's a special occasion, but not really. I drink tea, and water. Yep, that's one big knife, Donovan. Yep, it's pretty big, but I have bigger ones. This is medium size, I would say. I like having bigger knives just because it's less tedious cutting stuff and it's easier to cut that way. You can go faster. I literally want to kiss him. Oscar, come back. You're missing out on a kiss. How's the logo coming along? I did finish the logo. I can show you after we're done here with the sauce. So now we need to add our veggie broth. So for that, I'm gonna use some water. So I'm going to use like a cup and a half of water, and I'm going to add some veggie broth to it. You can also use chicken broth, anything. I use it in a dried form. It's cheaper that way, instead of buying those things of broth, you know, those Tetra packs. And I also add some salt to the water, because the potatoes will soak up a lot of the salt, so you need a lot of salt for potato salad. Oh, my hair is like tickling my nose all the time because of that weird curl. It's like right there. Oscar could start a PPV pay-per-view channel. Right. Maybe we'll have something like a membership channel. You know how you can add like a membership to your YouTube channel? We can do the cold plunge membership. I'll just ask her doing cold plunges. Okay, so we can add the broth into the onions now. I'll show you. And then you're just gonna mix it. And then our sauce is pretty much done. You can just season it to taste and add some more seasoning, more salt, more broth, or mustard, vinegar, whatever your taste buds tell you. Never trust a recipe. Always trust your own taste buds, because it's in the end the ones that you're trying to satisfy. And there's nothing you can do wrong in the kitchen. There's just to see it as a chemical experiment, or like a, I don't know. People take it very seriously when it comes to recipes, and you know, just do whatever you think is right. What are you making? Are you German? Yes, I'm German. I'm making German potato salad. Yeah. Get my potatoes and I just made a sauce for it. Just making my family recipe basically. From my family in Germany. You can add too much salt and royally mess up in the kitchen. That is true. That's why with salt and chili and stuff like that, you always gotta be careful because you can't take it out anymore. That's why it's important to just, if you're not very used to cooking, that's why it's important to always like take a taste test in between. But yeah, you can definitely royally mess it up if you really want to. That is true. But I mean, even if you do, and you just mess up and you learn from it, I guess. So nothing, it doesn't have like a huge consequence unless you're cooking a meal for some special occasion, then it might be a little unfortunate. Okay, let's peel those potatoes because that's gonna take a little bit. By the way, our cats are using the tunnel bed thingy. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I asked you about it. I think it was yesterday, right? Because I was wondering if they would like something like that, because I feel like they're kind of over the cat tower, because not everyone has 18 cat towers in their house like you, Marco. Ours only have that one, and we had a second one, but we got rid of it because we had that since living on an army base, and we've been moving with it for a little bit, and it just didn't look good anymore and it fell apart. That was the main reason why we got rid of it. So now I'm peeling the potatoes. Too much salt is bad for high blood pressure. Very true. So Germans gotta be careful. We Germans already have high blood pressure by nature because I don't know why. I feel like it's a very German thing to have high blood pressure. Oh, turn off the salad sauce. What are your thoughts on that guy from Austria who didn't like very much? What should my thoughts be? That he was a bad person and a crazy person? Very unfortunate that he didn't go to art school and just became a crazy artist and had a little bit too much of an influence in the end. Unfortunate things unfortunately happen. Or people let unfortunate things happen. It's unfortunately the world we live in, I guess. Only 4 cat tunnels, by the way. You have 4 of those. I'm jealous. Yeah, I think I'm gonna order one of those. Where are you from, Dan? Are you American? I've never seen a potato peeled like that. Very nice. Oh, that's the German way. But they're already pre-cooked, that's why I can peel them like this. So you just hold it and take a butter knife basically, and then you don't lose a lot of potato peeling it that way. And if you boil it with the skin on, the potato will keep its nutrients a little bit better. I guess that's why we Germans did it, because in war times it was important to keep as much potato on the potato and to keep as many nutrients in the food that we eat. So if you do it this way, can you see it? You literally just like peel off the skin and all the potato stays on the potato. So you have more potato in the end. America, West Coast. Very, very cool. I've never been to the West Coast. I've been to the mountains in Tennessee, the Smoky Mountains. I've been to Colorado, Kentucky, Tennessee, our neighbors, and Indiana, and Chicago one day, or for like 2 days. And that's it. I've never been to West Coast. I really wanna go. I wanna go to Seattle and Oregon. And I think it really looks beautiful from what I see in pictures and videos. Oh, sorry, Nishant, I saw it. You have good cooking skills, Rika. Thank you so much, Nishant. I appreciate it. I think it mainly just stems from growing up with a chef as a dad. Man, my hair is tickling my nose. It's driving me insane. Such an awkward length. And with the curls I have, it like sticks right into my nose or like tickles my nostrils. Yo, I changed my account. You see that? Oh, as she said, she sees Nishan's comments. Yeah, I can see them too, sorry. I'm just very bad at multitasking, so maybe cooking live streams are not for me because I'm not a multitasking person, but maybe with some practice we'll get there. California, Dirty Dan. Marcus, he lived in California before. Oh, hi Gamer Rock, by the way. Good to see that you're back. How are you doing? Is everything going well? Oh yeah, Nishan, you are Gamer Rock. I just thought, I was like, wait, where does Gamer Rock come from again? And then I was like, Mumbai, and then I was like, Nishan comes from Mumbai too. And then I realized that you're the same person. Portland. Oh, are you from Oregon? Very cool. Oh, I want to visit Oregon really bad. Oh, that makes sense. I thought you just had an extremely sharp butter knife. No. But, I mean, it would probably work if you had a sharp knife. I usually peel carrots that way. I just use a butter knife and scratch off the super thin skin on it so you don't lose as much carrots. I guess it's just ingrained in my brain to try to save as much fruit and vegetables as I can. My grandma taught me that because she lived through the World War II. She was very old when she had my mother. So she was still alive during those times. And she always told me to lick my plate after I'm done eating and to not leave one grain of rice on the plate or piece of potato in our case. Bless her. Nishan is all good. No, I'm not blaming you. I guess my account have a problem. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm glad you are back and you have different accounts you can use for your YouTube. Marco, you businessman? Marco gotta answer that for you. I know what Marco is, but I don't know if he wants to tell. Oregon looks so green when you fly over. I've never flown over Oregon, so I didn't even see it from the sky. Are you vegetarian? Yes, I am vegetarian. Although I don't really like to call myself anything because, I don't know, it always leads to like conversations if you tell people, and I just don't want to be that person, you know, that says that I'm vegetarian or I'm vegan. Like, I just want to eat like everyone else. Not saying that you just did that or that you just like tried to like put me in like a category or anything, but people tend to do that when they're like meat eater, like when they love meat and then they hear that you're a vegetarian, they try to like make it political or something, or like start a fight with you, and I'm like, can I just eat my potatoes? And you know what I mean. Some people are kind of weird about it. I gotta wash my fingers because I got potato fingers. Yes, gamer rock, but no more. Decided to leave the workforce. Potatoes are so sticky. Rika, in my opinion, living in America and being a vegetarian quite hard to live, is it? Yes. Very true. Not, I wouldn't say everywhere. Give me a second. I can wash my hands first, right? I wouldn't say it's hard everywhere. I heard that, for example, California is great when it comes to vegetarian food and vegan options and all that. But here in Middle Tennessee, being vegan or vegetarian, when you eat out, it's hard to find something that doesn't have bacon in it. Like even when I lived in China, it was really easy for me to, back then, eating vegan. But in America, I think it would be even harder. And I thought I would struggle in China, but I actually didn't. There's a lot of Buddhist monks there, or a great vegetarian culture. So I guess it's sticking on my belly. Just gotta deal with it, I guess. Let's chop up the potatoes. And the sauce is cooling down right now. And I'm getting I need my big bowl. Oh, it's up there. Throw the potatoes in here. Are you guys, anyone vegetarian? Oh, no. One sec, my phone is being weird. Trying to see where I read last. I think in my opinion, living in America, I understand it's definitely a conversation starter. It's like, do you just want to eat my food of choice? Yes, you get it. Like, you know, if someone's eating meat around me or when we eat out with friends, I'm not gonna be like, you know, asking them about if they eat meat or not. Like, I'll just let them eat what they want to eat. And some people just get really like triggered by it for no reason. Like, can we not make it our personality what we're eating and just make it like a thing of sustenance and survival? You know, like, it's not my personality that I eat vegetarian. And I'm also not like a hardcore vegetarian. So if, let's say, someone said, hey, I bought like 10 pounds of sausages and I'm gonna throw them away if you don't eat them, I'll tell them like, hey, bring them to our next camping trip or something instead of throwing them away. Or, I mean, obviously I'd probably ask the person to give it to someone that likes eating meat, but you know, I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm gonna die if I eat a piece of meat or something like that. But I don't want to buy it because I don't want to support it, if that makes sense. Why you decide to change and be a vegan? Is it because of the health related or like to save the world? I would say health and environment definitely is one point, but I would say mainly because I don't think it's right to do the whole mass production of animals. Like, if people hunt to survive for survival or like once a year or so, like, I'm not gonna criticize them, but I'm just against like the whole mass production of animals. I think it's really cruel and it shouldn't exist, so I'm just not willing to support it. That's my main reason. And I personally do believe it's also healthier, but that's just me. Like, you know, it's different for everyone. But I guess there's quite a bit of evidence out there that it can be really healthy. Hi Gavin, how are you doing? Nisha, and you're vegetarian for religious reasons, right? Because of Hinduism. think it's really, really cool. I remember in school when I was younger, because I was a vegetarian in all my middle school years, and I made a school project about Hinduism, and I was kind of fascinated with India for a while throughout my school years. Watched a lot of Indian movies and looked into their religions and all that. So people started making fun of me that I'm so not obsessed with India, but that I like always chose my projects either around China or India. And then in university I started studying Chinese, like language, culture, history, economics, like everything related to China. And so yeah, it basically is like a red line throughout my whole life that I'm interested in Asian culture. Okay, do you accept that you're a good cook? Thanks, I appreciate it. I would say I'm decent. I'm definitely not bad, but yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks, Nishan. If we reach 15 degrees today, I will do an e-bike live YouTube ride with my phone, showing you some jaw-dropping mansions. Okay, that sounds cool. I will probably enjoy a little bit of the warm weather. Are you talking about today or tomorrow? Today, okay, I just saw it. I'll probably go outside for a little bit after I'm done with this. But if I won't be live, or if I don't watch it live, I'll rewatch it for sure. Will you have nice weather tomorrow too? It's said tomorrow will be even warmer than today, for us at least. It takes so many pounds of grain corn to make a single pound of meat, by the way. Yes, exactly. So I think it was Harvard that made that brought out that study, or not study, but research on how much we could save on land mass and food if we all ate vegetarian or vegan, and it was quite impressive. And the animals cause a lot of issues for the environment, not just the air quality, but also landslides, and because so many trees are getting chopped up for the animals, and they're ruining the flora underground and everything. It's a big thing that we could get into for hours, but I'm not trying to make this political, but yeah, maybe I'll do an extra live stream one day about it. I think it's really interesting. And I usually did my research in university about agriculture in China. For some reason, I don't know why, like almost all my papers were always around the topic of environment and agriculture. I'm just interested with agriculture and countries being self-sufficient, or if they're technically able to be self-sufficient, and how their eating patterns changed over the years. So for example, in China, it was not very common to eat meat on that level where they're eating it now. I just heard today that America is #1 meat consumer in the world, but China is getting closer and used to be like super vegetarian, and their main protein source was peanuts, and nowadays it's meat, pork, chicken, and it has a lot to do with the westernization and also with the growing wealth. So meat is more available, but it's everywhere. It's the same story everywhere because it's cheaper now. But yeah, back then it was more a special occasion kind of thing. Nothing but rain tomorrow. Marco said, I eat meat not often. But when then really good quality, for example, the steak from Argentina. Yeah, I'm not blaming anyone for eating meat. I ate meat a few years of my life, you know, so and it tastes good, I get that. So, and it's good to at least make sure you have good quality, you know, it's something you can do when you eat it. Never been rain tomorrow, I'm sorry. Similar like the thousands of gallons of water to make a car, especially for the steel. Yes, and same with like electric cars, what do you need for all those batteries and stuff, but I mean, we will need stuff and it will never stop, I guess. Do you speak, read, write Chinese? Yes, I do. I'm not very good with writing at the moment because you have to memorize a lot of characters because the writing is different from the speaking. So just because you write it, it doesn't show you how to speak it. So you have with one vocabulary for German or English, like an English word, you would have to learn basically 2 vocabularies for Chinese, one how to speak it and one how to write it. And when I lived in China, I was able to speak, or when I got done with the Peking University, they like test you, and my vocabulary was higher or bigger than the one of an average Chinese person. But I can definitely not say that at the moment. It's definitely gotten way, way worse, unfortunately, because you'll just unlearn it. Afternoon, guys. Hi, Nash. How are you doing? Did you watch the Fallout show? I remember you asked me in a comment if I liked the Fallout show. I don't know, has anyone seen it here in the chat? It's, I think, on Amazon. It's based on the video game Fallout 4. And not 4, it's not the 4th one. Or is it? Or was it not Las Vegas? It's based on the Fallout game. And I really enjoyed it. Is that your matching friendship necklace with Oscar? Yes, exactly right. That's my matching necklace. Unfortunately, Oscar can't wear a bracelet, so because it would just fall off, so I had to make necklaces for us as well. And I'm wearing mine today. Hi, Albert. Are you German, Albert, or? Because I know some Alberts in German. So I don't know if I should call you Albert or Albert. I just go with Albert. One day you can make an overview of all the nations here in the chat. I think it's cool to know. Right? Also the states in America where people are from, because honestly, America is so big. It's basically like in Europe with the different countries when it comes to the size. So even having people from different states is cool. Or the same state, like Ashley. Ashley and I are from the same state. I told my husband about it, by the way. He thought it was really cool. Because I don't have any many people here that are from Tennessee, actually. It's a lot of West Virginia, Carolina, Florida. And I think today was the first Oregon we had in the chat, which was cool too. Maybe one day I'll get a world map and have little pins on with the names of you guys, where everyone's from. Obviously not the exact location, but like roughly. I'm not gonna ask you guys for your towns. The Four Agreements is a very good book. Okay, I have to look into that. I'm gonna make a list on my community posts where you guys can recommend me some books and movies and stuff, and it's very interesting to see. and I always need a good movie or book to read. An anklet for Oscar. Do you mean like an anklet? I don't know, it would probably fall down. Shows the kitchen. I think it's very cool. I wonder just how close we actually are to each other. Right? Well, Middle Tennessee, or Tennessee in general, is not very big, so probably close. So this is my kitchen. Ooh. Just dropped my pepper. So my kitchen, just my juicer over there, little microwave. Get some ramen up there just for emergencies. I usually put my plates up here. Get my water, kettle, teas, coffee, some weird Korean tea I got. 14 Perfect Balance herbal tea. Has like roots in it. And it's really tasty. My husband hates it, but I like it. I'm like into that kind of stuff. And love my Earl Grey tea. Don't mind the brands, like it's not an advertisement or anything. Just whatever I can get. Although I like that kind of tea, the American Holly tea. It's like a American version of green tea. And I got me and my husband over here. That's wigs, by the way. That's not real. And yeah, that's it. Pretty small. Got all my green tea up here, my matcha tea. And there's more tea behind. As you can tell, I like tea. Probably. More than coffee. I thought I had more, but I think I already drank it. So yeah, now I'm gonna add, so this is our chopped potatoes, by the way. I like to chop them into pieces like this size. I don't like them too small. I feel like if it's too small, it will just resemble mashed potatoes in the end. And I like having some pieces in there. My audience is mainly German, even though they often don't get my humor. I would say Germans should probably get your humor. You have a very German humor, that's why I always love watching your videos. Rika, I'm planning to go to Dubai. When? How cool. Nice. I've never been to Dubai. Must be impressive. Madam Secretary on Netflix. Okay. Bring back some Dubai chocolates with you, Nishant. Yes, please. I agree. I'm pouring my sauce over the potatoes now. I really want to try that. I was about to say stupid Dubai chocolate, just because it's so expensive. But I'm definitely curious. I feel like I need to try it one day. Just so I can say that I did all for myself. I'm gonna use that fork and I'm just gonna mix it. So the potatoes can soak up the sauce. That peeling and chopping of the potatoes takes the longest time when you make German potato salad. Or just potato salad in general, I guess. But I like cooking. It's meditative for me. I like my quiet time. I'm just being by myself in the kitchen. I mean, now I'm with all you guys in the kitchen, but yeah, I just enjoy cooking a lot. Okay, we got this done. So now I'm gonna chop the cucumber. And I don't know if you ever put normal cucumber into your potato salad and not pickles. I know some people do pickles too. And I do sometimes do pickles in my salad, and I use the pickle juice in the salad. I think that's really tasty. It gives it a little bit more extra flavor. But today I'm just gonna use most of the times I'm using normal cucumber. And the reason is because it just gives a nice freshness to it and some extra crunch and some more moisture. So I'm just gonna chop this and then I'm gonna chop it into slices. Oh, that's awesome. And I do double the amount of cucumber, but today I only have half a cucumber. Because yesterday I used a little bit of cucumber without thinking that I will need it for the potato salad today. Oh well, will still be enough. You look so young and pretty in that picture. Oh, thanks. I think that was like 3 years ago. Yeah, I think it was 3 years ago. Sorry that you just heard my husband swearing. He has his day off today and he's playing video games. So please don't mind him being obnoxious. Why not, Marco? Why? Guess I don't get the context. When are you going to plan for international trip? Me or Marco? I am definitely going to Germany in May, but I'm actually trying to go there even before that. So I have to be smart about it because I will go to the Renaissance Festival. I don't know if you see my video here on YouTube, the vlog about the Renaissance Festival last year. But I will go to the Renaissance Festival in May. So I have to make sure those plans don't, cancel each other out, because I want to go to Germany because I have a wedding to attend of one of my best friends. And I'm gonna add some more mustard, by the way, because it's almost empty, so I'm just gonna scratch it out. And I also want to attend or go to the Renaissance Festival. I think that will be a lot of fun, because this time I'm actually thinking about dressing up, and that will be my very first time dressing up for something as an adult. I did for Carnival in Germany, but as a kid, but never as an adult, so that will be fun to dress up as some like medieval or Viking person. That'll be my first time, and I'm excited for it because last year I saw all those cute costumes and it was really impressive. So yeah, this year I want to be one of them. I really liked it there. Everyone was just really friendly and open, and it was a good vibe. It's your first international trip? Nice. It's always the first time. Can be a little scary to go that far with a plane. But once you made it one time, you'll be okay afterwards, and you'll be excited for the second time. Just this one first time that's a little scary. I don't remember my first international trip. I think my first long one, like far away, was when I before my year in China, when I went there for to study abroad. And that was my first really far away trip, and that was really scary. I remember that, but also exciting. And then my first solo trip ever that was far was Hong Kong. I was not very nervous for that one, to be honest. Do you have any waffles recipe for waffles that stay kind of soggy soft once they are cold? I don't like the crisp ones. I never really make waffles. I make Pfannkuchen or German pancakes. I like the flat ones, like the crepe version. But I never really make waffles. Do you make waffles at all, Marco? Stay well hydrated on long flights. Yes, important for your blood, so it stays thin enough, I guess. Sometimes I had to fly to 4 states within a day. Ugh, it sounds terrible. Midwest of the US can be quite rocky because of all the turbulences. I'm not excited for that. If I ever go more west, I've never flown any further west than Nashville. When we went to Chicago, we drove all the way. Can you believe I've never been to the Renaissance Festival? I have always wanted to go. Oh, you want to go too? In Arlington? Is it the one that you're talking about? I only know the one in, is it Arlington or Arrington? Arrington, maybe? You know probably which one I'm talking about if you're from, or since you're from Middle Tennessee. I think it was Arrington, am I right? Arlington, I think, is in Texas. But yeah, I really want to go. We have to communicate with each other before the festival. Maybe we'll be able to meet each other there, or you can just join us. We are all my friends are very fun to be around. I think you will enjoy it a lot. And they're very nice people. So let us know if you want to go there. Feel free to join us. Renaissance Fair in LA was always fun. I've never been to LA. I know that they have a really big one there though. Just stopping in for a second to say hello. Hi Shuriken. Thanks for saying hi. I just finished my potato salad. Just gonna make sure it's has enough salt and flavor. And yeah, thank you guys so much for making potato salad with me. I love it. I hope this one is a good one too. I'm just gonna try a little piece. See if it's good. Oh, I almost blew it because I'm used to eating hot food. It's good. It just needs a little bit more salt. Yeah, cucumbers are nice and crunchy. Yes, but oops, almost blocked someone accidentally. Yes, but I lost the waffle recipe. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe you can find it again on the internet. Yes, it's only 40 minutes away. It's Arrington. Arrington, okay. Oh, 40 minutes away. Oh, wow. You definitely need to go then. It's so beautiful, I'm telling you. Like the whole scenery and the vibe and just, it's like in the middle of the forest, not in the middle of the forest, but it looks like, you definitely get that medieval vibe. Like it's the perfect location in my opinion. I was blown away how beautiful it was. You could hear the birds chirping and it was nice and shady. Well, not shady, had a lot of shade because of the trees. Do you say shady when it comes to like shade and not meaning like shady in like a negative way? Like a shady person, you know what I mean? Guys, I'm hot. It's so warm today. I'm so sensitive to temperature changes, so whenever it's getting a little warmer, I'm already feeling hot. I can deal with cold weather, but warm weather, ugh. LA is 6.5 hours away, Ashley. From Ohio. I want to go to LA one day. I have a friend that lives in LA. He's probably not in the chat right now, but he always offers that I can visit and stay. So I probably should do that at one point and go visit. The mustard sauce is already over. Why are I still trying to put out? Which one? Oops. No, I just added some more salt for the flavor. Maybe I scratched out. Oh, you mean this one? I know. I'm too German. I'm trying to like get every single thing out of here. That's just me. No marconette from me though. I can hear the crunch. Really good, nice. Yeah, it is crunchy. I just love having cucumber in there. Just if potato salad is just potatoes, it's a little bland in my opinion. Or I like textures in food, so I like to add cucumber. And I think it's not very common to add cucumber. It's just what my dad came up with as a family recipe. So yeah, I think he invented that, if I'm not wrong. I mean, there's probably other people out there adding cucumbers, but you know what I mean. Like, it's not super typical for German recipes to add the cucumber. Okay, now the fun time starts, the cleaning up. I don't have room in my fridge, by the way. I have to clean out the fridge before I put the potato salad inside. A lot of cleaning to do. I've been lazy this weekend. Yep, cause you're not stuck in Ohio, Ashley. Yeah, Marco always jokes that he is stuck in a pothole in Ohio. It's like a black hole. Yes, shady. Okay, I can say it like that. Learn something new. 14.5 degrees. 0.5 more degrees and I will do the e-bike stream. Okay. I hope it will warm up a little bit then. By the way, here in India, the summer season have arrived. It's literally 40 degrees Celsius. I can already say you will. Yep. I'm not made for the heat, guys. I struggled in China or wherever we went on vacation in the south, like Croatia or Italy. Although Italy almost feels nice, I think, because I don't know, something about the climate in Italy that doesn't really bother me, but Croatia, that was so hot. Or Portugal. I remember trying to do sightseeing with my ex-boyfriend at the time, and just walking around was pure torture because in Lisbon or Lisboa, whatever you want to call it, same with Croatia and Dubrovnik, they have stones on the floor. I mean, it's like a stone ground, and the stone is very bright colored, so it will reflect the sun right into your face, so it will like heat up even more. So it's like sun from the top and sun from the ground, so it's just sunburn. Definitely will get a sunburn there. So yeah, I think you're probably used to it, Nishant, at that point, right? Since you grew up with it, you're more used to the hot temperatures. 42 Celsius easily during summers in LA. Gamer Rock, dry heat though. Yeah, that makes a big difference if it's dry heat or if it's humid. Here in Tennessee, Ashley definitely knows what I'm talking about. It's a very humid summer, and it's definitely something you have to get used to, but I feel like I will never get used to. So as soon as May or June comes around, that's when it gets really uncomfortable, at least for me, since I'm not used to it. Well, I was wondering what he was saying. I'm glad you read it for me, Rika. Yeah, I'm trying to read everything out loud just so you guys get the context when we're talking about. I hiked in LA in shorts and t-shirt in January. I did go for a hike in shorts and sandals in February, so Tennessee can be like that too sometimes. Probably not as crazy as LA, but yeah, Tennessee weather is very, very nice for most people. Most people like hot weather and sun, but I would prefer a little less heat. So humid. Sorry guys, I just burped. When I drink a lot of water, I always had that since a kid. I get a burp like a baby. Yep, Ashley knows what I'm talking about. It is humid AF. I call it sticky. That is a good word for it. When we went camping, that was the biggest mistake, by the way. I forced my friends to go camping in summer, and since they're from here, they're like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Yeah, it's summer. Let's go camping." Because in Germany we go camping in summer, right? Because temperatures there are usually not super crazy, and it's not a humid summer. It's dry. So I was like, "Yeah, why shouldn't we go camping? Summer is not the perfect time for camping," and it's not. Yeah, I learned better, or now I know better. It was so sticky every night. I'd like stick to my mattress, and I would have took the cover of the tent off, so it would only be the mosquito net basically. And it helped a little bit, but it was so moist and or humid and sticky everywhere. And I remember that one day where the temperatures were really extreme. We were just sitting there and just like vegetables, just waiting for the sun to set. And then I think we went to the water with the dogs, and luckily I had Oscar's swim vest with me. I can show you, by the way. I'll take you with me. I guess I can't show you because I don't know where it is. So I got Oscar's clothes in here. This is his winter jacket. Oh no. This is the knitted hats my best friend in Germany made for us. So Oscar got some cute little hats I can show you. I want to make a video one day where I make like a little outfit compilation of Oscar. Isn't that adorable? So this is one hat, and he got this one. I love that. I mean, they're all nice, but I think the one with the flowers is almost my favorite. And then we got more like a casual one, black and white, for more like serious occasions if he wants to look sharp. And we got little crocheted necklaces too. Humid makes you feel miserable. Yes, exactly. That's what happens here in summer. Is Ohio humid at all? When even the hummingbirds can't take off, then it's too humid. Yeah, you're telling me. This is his winter hat. This is so adorable. And we got his summer hat for when we go camping. His shoes, he doesn't wear them though, he hates shoes, so I'm not forcing him to wear them because it doesn't even work, like he'll shake them off. He got his reindeer costume. He got his hot dog costume. We got another winter hat. I feel like I have a problem. I think I should stop buying dog clothes. I have no idea where his shark thing went. This is his backpack. It has like a camelback inside for water, but it doesn't really fit him well, so I'll put that back later. I have to reorganize that drawer. That was on my list of on my to-do list anyways, to reorganize Oscar's clothes drawer, because I always have to squeeze in the clothes and I'm kind of over that, so I have to make sure to find a good folding system for his clothes. But they're so little, so it's hard to fold them. I'm not comfortable. I am also dying of this heat. The weather forecast is saying it's going to be 50 degrees during May. Ooh, 50 degrees, that's crazy. I can't even imagine. Sorry. That would be, yeah, that's not even, that's crazy. Like 40 is already, that's what I had in Portugal, what I told you earlier. It was like 42 degrees. And that was too much for me. I see a cat tree in the background. Yes, that's the cat tree that's sleeping. Tennessee weather is so unpredictable. That is another thing about Tennessee weather. What Ashley just said is unpredictable. Like it can rain, and then like an hour later it'll be the hottest day ever and humid, and the rain makes it even more humid, and then in the evening we get tornado warnings and all that. Like, it just never gets boring. Do you love India? Yes, I do. I always liked India. I always wanted to go there. Hi, I'm Sri Lankan. Hi. Very cool. I've never been to Sri Lanka either. It is terribly miserable. Yeah, that describes it pretty perfectly, actually. For sure. Ohio weather has disorder. I don't know if I can say certain words here, so try not to say it out loud. Good to see you here, Amit. Cat tree with cat on it. I can show you the cats. I got my sandals on. Since we're in Tennessee, I got these from Nashville. It says "Saddle Up Buttercup" in howdy. Otherwise, if you don't wear anything that says howdy, you're not allowed to stay in Tennessee. Just kidding. Hi, Shatsis. Hi, were you sleeping? Oh, he's so tired. And he's so cute. I got a new hat too. Very cool. The one that you showed us in the live stream with the leather. Ohio heat is humid too. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you love chai? Yes, I love chai. I drink tea every morning. I can stay with the cats a little longer if you want to. Drink tea every morning, and when I go to an Indian restaurant, I always order chai. I love it. Donovan Bailey, are you Christian? I was not Christian when I came to America, but I consider myself a Christian now after coming to America. I kind of found my way to church. It started with volunteering for church, and yeah, but I'm not trying to make my channel like religious or anything like that. So everyone believes in what they want to believe in. I don't think there's any. I think there's one God, and yeah, but I would consider myself a Christian. I love the kitties. Thanks. I love them too. They are so sweet. They're also annoying sometimes at nighttime because they won't let me sleep because they get snacky, but I still love them. Okay, Rika, I'm leaving. I feel very sleepy now. Take care. Oh yeah, it's like super late in India, isn't it? Thank you so much, Nishan. Take care too, and sleep well and sweet dreams. From Oscar too, obviously. He's wishing you sweet dreams too. And the cats. And I'll see you next time. Bye, Nishant. Get some good rest. Black one is enormous. I'm telling you. I'm gonna show you. Maybe you can see the size difference a little bit better. But on the top, he is 20 pounds. She's so naughty. He's 20 pounds and she's 10 pounds. So it's exactly double. Look at you. You're being cute. I think even 9 pounds. She's like tiny. She's one of those little cats that never grow bigger. Nishan says, bye Marco, bye Ashley. So cute. I love how you all get along, and we got a cute little community going on. That makes me very happy because that's the goal in the end, you know, just having a little safe space for everyone. Everyone can hang out and chat with each other and share their thoughts and feelings. And yeah, I think that's just a very cool thing. At nighttime, you know it, Marco? Cats at night is something else. Well, I guess they are nocturnal, so it makes sense for them to be active at night. How many pounds? 20. So when we got Rusty out of the cat shelter, he was actually 23.5 pounds, believe it or not. So he was really, really overweight, and the doctor said we really have to figure something out to get his weight down because it's very unhealthy for him. So he already lost 4 pounds since we got him, so he's like at 19 or 18 pounds now. But it fluctuates. It can go back up a little bit, but yeah, 20 lbs. Yeah, no, and that's after he lost weight. That's why he has the top cat. Exactly, like the little nest, like the small one, is perfectly for sushi because she fits right in, and Rusty gets the top. Yes, I love chai. Amit. I don't know if I have any chai here. I have tea, but I know chai in India just means tea, right? But you're probably referring to chai. No, I don't have any right now. I need to get a new one. I always keep my eyes closed when they check me out. That is so funny. Like in the morning, as soon as I open my eyes, even if I just want to see what time it is, they will stand right next to the bed and meow at me. And I'm like, oh, I regret opening my eyes because now they know I'm up and they're gonna ask me for food. And they're not like, let me tell you, my cats won't not stop to cry until they get what they want. They are very adamant on their early breakfast. So I mean, in the end, we're just here to serve our cats, aren't we? That's what we are born for, to serve them. You open just one eye and the night is over. Or yeah, at nighttime, same. If you just grab your phone because you can't sleep, or you just roll over, you'll have a cat laying on you. Same here. Yes, it means tea. Nice. How do you make your own chai, Amit? Like, do you make your own spice blend, or do you buy it? Ashley, did I ask you last time? Yeah, you have cats too, right? You said 4, if I'm not wrong. Morning, we're talking 4 a.m. here. 4 a.m. is usually when I get, or 4:30 is usually when I get up, so for me that's morning. I only love because I know I have 4, okay. Yep, you got 4 cats, I remember it right. Very cool. I can't even imagine, I got 2, and yesterday, I almost feel bad for saying it, but I was like talking to my husband because I think they woke me up like 4 times, and I had to get up early this morning for my yoga class. I had to prepare my yoga class, and I was so mad just because I could barely open my eyes. I was like, I think it was a mistake that we adopted the cats. And then he was like, yeah, but imagine like if we wouldn't have adopted Rusty because they were about to, you know, get rid of them, because our cats that we adopted were the ones that were in the shelter the longest time, so no one wanted to adopt them. And at a certain time, if they're in there too long, they will have to clear out the cages. And so we just told them, give us the 2 that were here for the longest, and it was those 2. And then my husband reminded me, he's like, yeah, but imagine we wouldn't have gotten them, they would be gone by now. So I immediately took back what I said, and I regretted it. And I didn't really mean it. It was just in the effect when you're like upset in the morning. We buy it. Okay. Yeah, I buy it too. I technically have, I think, all spices here that you would need for chai. But I think there's probably different versions of it, right? What you can put in. So I think I should have almost everything that you would put into chai tea, but I don't have one of those grinders. I want to get myself one of those, in German we say Mörser, where you can grind the spices in like this stone bowl. I definitely want to get one of those for making my own spice blends. 4 cats, 3 here. Marco has 3. He has 2 small ones and 1 that's locked up in a room because she's naughty. Who tried catnip? Rusty. Catnip, that's its own story. But yeah, so Rusty has a very, he's very addicted to food since he was in the shelter, because that was his only thing to do. He would just like eat and eat. That's why he's so big, and he has addictive tendencies. So he also, we had catnip for a little bit in our first house, just to calm him down, and you know, in the new area. And he got really addicted to it. Like, he would break into the cabinets and plunder the catnip. He would find a way in. He does the same thing with food, so now we had to like store it on the highest shelf in the bathroom. And yeah, but with catnip, he would find it, and I just don't want him to be addicted to it. So he can't have catnip anymore, because he doesn't know how to enjoy things in moderation. So no more for us. Not all cats go for it. Yes, that's true. Like I said, Rusty is obsessed with it, whereas our little Sushi, she doesn't care about it at all. We have tried catnip here. I only have one cat that reacts to catnip properly. Okay, so same for you. 1 out of 3, that's pretty low, that ratio. Maybe it's a breed thing. Maybe some breeds are less prone to it. I wonder what it is. And I only just found out like a week or 2 weeks ago that there's human tea with catnip. I did not know that humans would also use catnip for herbal teas. Ours is not a shelter. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm not a fan of those, but I mean, if they reach the maximum capacity, I mean, they probably don't like it either, if they have to do it. So I wonder what they do if they run out of spots in the animal shelter. Do you know Hindu god? I know Vishnu, I think, if that's right. Krishna. What was the other one? I know there's a few. I think Vishnu and Krishna is the only ones I can remember, if I'm not wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, Amit. Govinda? No, Govinda is not a god. I arrived at all the cooking yesterday for charity. New politics does not even allow to write off those groceries any longer. Oh wow. Also, you couldn't write off the groceries that you buy for charity. That's rude. Is it new politics from Elon Musk to save some money for the taxes and efficiency regulations? Yes, coffee. Cat eats until coffee the cat. Okay, she eats until she pukes. That's what Rusty did in the beginning. Yes, or still sometimes he does it when I don't make sure. Sometimes I have to stand next to them, because he will scavenge Sushi's food when he's done eating. Like, he'll like eat the whole bowl of food in like 3 bites, and he's done, and then he tries to get to hers and eat that. So I have to watch them eat, but sometimes I forget, and then he overeats, and then he'll throw up. So yeah, or he'll drink so much water that he throws up. It's just something with him. You grow catnip outside in the summer here? Nice. I've never seen people growing it. Tried some valerian drops with cats. They go nuts for it. I've not tried that. I got some biscuits for Oscar that had CBD in it to calm him down, because he's a very nervous dog by nature, because he has this dachshund gene in him. So he gets very shaky, and he's always excited. I mean, it's a good thing, I guess, that he's always excited, but he gets a little bit too excited, so he gets like shaky and like super nervous. And so I tried those biscuits on him, but they don't really work. very well, I would say. No, you're right. Oh yay, nice. I still remember a little bit. That is very rude. I agree. It should not be a thing. At one of my old houses, we had catnip growing outside. I don't think I could even identify catnip, to be honest. I would have to look it up. It's probably like a naturally occurring plant here in this area, I guess. Krishna's right. Nice. Is Vishnu, is that right? Was it a god? Or am I remembering that wrong? I know there's a couple, right? Different ones. Or is it depending on what you believe that you have different gods? Or is there just one? Or I remember learning a lot about it in school, but it's been a while. Like high school. But the valerian drops smell bad. Really? I would think they would smell like herbs. I don't think I ever had valerian drops. I only had angelica root. And what's the other one called? Lemon balm for calming the nerves. And there's another one. I think I know the German word for it. But even that one I forgot. Der Calming. Marco, du kennst es bestimmt, dieses beruhigende Zeug, was man sich auf die Zunge legen kann. Oder diese Drops, die kann man sich in der Apotheke holen ohne Rezept. Nicht Balsam. Vielleicht komme ich noch drauf. Catnip grows quick and fast like weeds. Ah, okay. I didn't know that was like a wild growing weed here. But I'll look it up. I want to be able to identify stuff. I'm huge into identifying trees and plants and stuff, but I'm not very skilled here in America because you have different plants here. So in the beginning I couldn't even identify poison oak or poison ivy because I didn't know it. It just looked like tiny little trees starting to grow. You know, there's like baby trees just coming out of the ground. So I didn't even know it, but I never got a rash from it, luckily. Baldrian, that's it, thanks. Yeah, sometimes I just forget about German words. What does it mean, Amit? Yes, when I first moved into that house, I couldn't figure out if it was mint or catnip. Also, it has like a minty flavor. I mean, I guess, since I've seen it in teas, I think people here use it like mint. So you can probably use it for mint purposes. I don't think it grows naturally here in Tennessee. You'd have to plant it, I think. Oh, okay. I wonder where catnip comes from. I wish I had my computer on my second phone here with me so I could look it up. But yeah. Actually, you put it under the tongue where it gets absorbed quickly. Did you talk about the Baldrian?
I hate this smell.
I had I have a mushroom tincture. Yeah, I use it sometimes. It's like mushroom tincture is good for immune support. So whenever I'm like feeling like I'm getting sick, I'll use the mushroom tincture. And they also told me to put it under the tongue so it gets absorbed more easily into the bloodstream. I don't know if it helps, but maybe just placebo effect. Rate is God, we say it. Oh, okay, I did not know that. Very cool, always learning something new. So I'm glad I have people from all over the world in the stream and the community, so we can learn from each other. I love that. Valerian drops smell like old socks. Oh really? Oh no, that's bad. Depends which room. Yeah, it's luckily just normal ones. It's in there. I think reishi, lion's mane, cordyceps, chaga, and turkey tail probably. I think it was like 5 or 6 different mushrooms. So the very normal medicinal mushrooms that are legally sold, not the other stuff. I'm not a fan of anything like that. Germans can pronounce squirrel, right? Yes, my husband always made fun of me for, it wasn't squirrel, for us it was jewelry, like a place where they make jewelry or jewels. So it was in Germany actually when we walked past a jewelry. So it said Schmuckmacher, and he asked me what that means, and then I was like saying it means jewelry. And he was like, say that again, and I said it again, and he just made fun of me for not being able to pronounce it right, or it just sounded weird for me. So anything that has like this sort of grrr sound in it, like jewelry, river, squirrel, it's just, it sounds like you're not really trying to pronounce it, it's just like, you know, trying to, I don't know how to explain it, it's kind of weird. Because as Germans, we really like to accentuate every single letter that we have in a word. And my grandma was pretty big into that, so she always told me I have to like make sure to accentuate every single S and ending of the word. So it's weird for me to say some American words that are not very clear. Do you know? No, I don't know that. What's that, Amit? Say squirrel. You gotta roll the R sound. Squirrel. I feel like my accent, it's getting a little bit better. My accent is not as German anymore. And even my friends here said that my accent is going more into the American direction now, because when I first came here, I had more of a, I wouldn't say British, but if you had to pick between British and American, I was definitely more on the British side, just because in university or school you like learn the British version more. But now I'm definitely going more into the American direction, I would assume, or say, at least that's what people tell me. Like you have a hot potato in your mouth. Exactly, that's almost how it feels like. What game is your husband playing? Rainbow Siege, I think. Either Hunt or Rainbow Siege. I find it very interesting to learn about your culture and to hear you talk. Oh, I appreciate it. I'm glad you think it's interesting. I want to make a little bit more content about German culture and how it's different from America. I think that would be interesting when it comes to videos. But yeah, if you have any ideas or any suggestions or wishes, just feel free to write those in the comments at any time. I'm always interested to see what you guys want to see or hear about, because sometimes when you're working and you gotta do live, you know, it's hard to come up with new ideas. So if you guys have any wishes, please let me know. That's what I'm here for. Obviously I'm also gonna do what I want to do, but if you want to see something, I'll gladly, you know, make a video about it. We'll talk about it. Mine never got any better. Sound like Arnold. It's not the worst to sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger, is it? My great grandma was German. Oh, very cool. I have some friends that have some German ancestors too. Very nice. Yes, multiculti is good. Yeah, multiculti, that's something we say in Germany. Multiculti just means like a big melting pot, basically, of different cultures and countries where we can all blend together and make something nice, you know, like learn from each other. We say it, Mahakum Mela, it comes after 144 years. What is that? I mean, what comes after 144 years? We could do German vocabulary that got adopted into American language. Like kindergarten, children's garden, yes, children's garden. I know there's another one. Gesundheit, and what was it? I think I heard that in a video game, that people use that here. Yeah, it was not too long ago, a couple days ago. Kaputt, but it was also another one. Kaputt, I think they used it even in the Fallout show, if I'm not wrong. And what was it? Zeitgeist. Zeitgeist, yeah. They use the word Zeitgeist. I was very surprised to see that word. But I think that's pretty much it already because we have more English words that we use in German. So, for example, we don't have a word for cool. I mean, some people say Knorke. Knorke is an old school word for cool, I would say, but no one uses that. So cool really pretty much took over. And if you want to say something is cool, we'll everyone a great afternoon or evening or just a great day, and whatever time it is. And it was so good to meet you all. And your husband knows from the military? Probably. He knows a lot of like weird slang and terms. Oh, okay, yeah, that was because I just got a call from my boss, so I just said that I have to call him back just in case he needs me for anything or something happened. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a call back, and I just thanked you all for hanging out with me making the potato salad, and I will be live tomorrow for kayaking. So if you guys want to come with me for our little kayaking trip, I would love to see you there. And it was really good to meet everyone that's new here and to see some faces that we had here last time that you came back. That was really good to see, and very happy about that. And I wish you all a great rest of your day or night or wherever you are, whatever you do. Be safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out.